We report on a heartbreaking story of how years of hard work, topped with excellent academic grades, are all in vain for a young man who has gone through some of the country's best schools. Take a listen. Kelvin Ochieng scored straight A's at the famous Maranda High School before proceeding to the University of Nairobi, where he did, listen to this, actuarial science and graduated with, yes, first-class honors. But as Citizen Television's investigative reporter Purity Mwambia reports, this was not enough for Kelvin Ochieng, who ended up homeless in the streets of the capital. Here is first-class betrayal with Purity Mwambia.
My name is Kelvin Ochieng. This is Dar es Salaam in Kosovo. This is where I'm hosted by my friend. And I've been staying here with him.
The heavy stench of raw sewage welcomes us. Kosovo, in Nairobi's Mathare slums.
In Mathare, I have to endure the smell in the slums. I have to endure the filthy state. The smell remains there. There are no proper latrines. And living here, it's degrading.
In this valley, you've got to watch your back. It is one of the most dangerous slums in Nairobi. Armed men live here.
You can walk here at night and you're beaten up. So holding a phone, myself having a smartphone is a problem.
We are here to meet 24-year-old Kelvin Ochieng.
Hapa ndio penye mi upitia nikienda kwa nyumba.
A first honors class graduate in actuarial science from the University of Nairobi.
I was frustrated and I went to live in the streets because there was no job coming.
He is lucky to call this place home. He lived on the streets of Nairobi for a year.
Naishi hapa juu na beshte yangu mwenye ameni host. I don't have a place to stay, but this is much better compared to sleeping in the streets. Yes, come inside.
Okay. Sawa, asante.
It's okay, come inside. Can I have a seat?
Inside this tiny house, shared by 3 other men, we find Christopher Law, the man who rescued Kelvin from the streets. He tells us how they met.
I found some dude, he was sleeping on the grass there that particular day. Bro, mbona unalala saizi? Akaniambia akona hizo shida za jobo zimefanya naishi hapo. Akaniambia ni graduate. Hii kitu inaka hilarious. Yaani saa that one piqued my interest. Wacha nataka tu kusikia, wacha katambe, wacha tusikie hii story, wacha tu nisikie uongo. Nikamwambia bro, unasema ni kweli umegraduate? Unajua ni strange yani, umegraduate alafu unalala kwa street. Kani tu hebu tuende cyber. Sasa tukaenda cyber ingine iko tu hapo around. Akanifungulia Gmail yake. Jo umsa mpiga S kuanzia juu hadi chini. Na zina madoadoa ati. Hizo za A-. Hakuna hata moja.
Kevin's story is that of a student who worked hard right from primary school through secondary up to the university. A closer look at his certificate tells it all.
Pointed not to score very good marks. I got 392 out of 500. I went to Maranda High School. I performed there and scored an A. I was looking forward to a good university course that would give me a good job. So I took actuarial science. I successfully got a first-class honors in actuarial science.
He was in this class of 2011, the year that Maranda High School topped the country in KCSE exam. He was their index number 1. And all through, he saw a bright future that would help him rescue his grandmother and sister from poverty. But life turned upside down for him.
I've applied to Saiton for their graduate training program. I've applied to Central Bank. I applied to Deloitte as well as PwC. And the problem of not getting the job comes when I feel I'm qualified and I don't successfully get the job. So I become frustrated, and that's how I found myself in the streets.
If he had gone back to his rural home in Nyakati village where he grew up,
it happened. I had gone home before, found back home there was absolute poverty, and they all believed that I would be the one to bring them out of this. They all believed that Kevin has gone to university and is the star of this family. I would bring my grandmother out of poverty. And that belief haunted me, because I believed that I should be responsible for them. This frustration was weighing up on me until I imagined suicide.
poverty or lack of money haunted Kevin. He did not even attend his graduation. He couldn't afford it.
It happened that during my graduation I could not afford the graduation fees.
How much?
It was just 4,000.
We asked him how then was he able to pay for his university fee.
I was admitted through a regular program, the government program, and I successfully applied for a HELB loan. As well, I successfully applied for a Chinese loan, a Chinese scholarship, and these paid all my fees. These paid all my fees. I was also a beneficiary of CDF bursary. So my grandmother never forked out a shilling to pay to teach me through university.
Later, Kevin takes me to Mishuki Gardens near Globe Cinema roundabout.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
This was his abode. His belongings still remain here.
Niliacha hapa, siku nataka kuiangalia juu nilikuwa nataka niache tu vitu zote nilikuwa natumia.
The following day, we are at the market street. Kevin works alongside these parking gangs.
Ni 100 tunalipwa na mwenye gari, so tunampatia 50 juu ya kunipea gari na mimi nachukua 50.
Is only allowed to wash cars here to earn a living.
Yani huwa tuna scramble kupata gari juu watu wa kuosha ni wengi hapa hivi, so kupata riziki, kupata gari 4 ama gari 3 utashukuru Mungu.
And by chance, Austin Olu, one of Kevin's former classmates at Maranda High School and Nairobi University, happens to pass by. We asked him about Kevin's life.
I can't really get my hand at how I feel about the fact that Obede, Index 1 in my year, who went on to become one of the best actuarial students at UON, is in the streets. It's something else.
Kevin stores his certificate in a cyber cafe, hoping one day he will get a job and have a decent life. Kevin's story reveals the ticking time bomb of the unemployed youth who worked hard, scored A's, and their certificates have turned into just a piece of paper. He is on his way to join the parking gangs on the streets of Nairobi. Purity Mwambia, Citizen TV.